I am at Clearwater Park Landing. It's kind of in the middle of Springfield, and it's a nice 90 degrees, 97 degrees. On the map, we're over here. Where I'm going to be diving in at is, I believe, down here or here, but I'll show you on the way. If you just want to dip your toes in without walking too far, there's this little spot. Good little stream going, not enough to really float in, but might be a spot you could set in to start your inner tubing trip. There's stuff like this, which is why I'm hesitant to put in upriver, because I don't know between here and there if there's more trees like that. Plus, I don't know which way this branches off into the main feed we're going to. This is about a minute from that point. Much better. You can walk right down into it. Looks like the waters have calmed down enough. You just have to get around this tree. I'm about 20 minutes into this trail, and our first good view of the solid actual river. As you can tell, there's a hell of a stream. That's why I'd be hesitant to put an inner tube in earlier up, because I don't know what it's like between here and that point. Plus, that's extremely steep to try to scale down, and there's clearly rocks. So if I was in this, I'd want to be upstream over on that side by the time you got to this point. But as you can see, this is going to be the river we're headed in. All right, my little spot that I want to head to is right up this. Just wanted to show you, if you get to this point and it goes to this crossroad and you see this is the first time you'll ever see something like this. It's got the map on it. We finally, I was showing you earlier roughly where we're going to be. So we're here now. We walked from over here a little bit, and we're going to pop in like on that spot. So I thought maybe it was further down here. This map looks a little bit different than what we originally had. But now you have an idea, like, okay, it's about halfway through. It's the first time you see another location guide, and then there's a major junction. So we're going to head back, and I'll show you where the little secret spot is. So heading up from here, junction being up that way, there's this little not so secret path, but it gives you to a great spot. And I'll show you where this heads first, and then I'll show you the other spot. It's a little less traveled. So as you can see, much better spot to come in or get out at. You could walk to it, level, current's not too bad. Lesser known path. So that one I just went down was right here. You can look for this little nook where the tree's at. You can kind of just start to see the maps. And you're gonna come through here. And you can watch out for spiders. And blackberry bushes. Really in the jungle now, huh? And this just gets you to a little bit more private spot. Not as many people. Ooh, almost fell. Well, that's not safe. Maybe I took the wrong road. It was right above it, between these 2 points. No really distinguishing things other than the grass is already kind of separated. Spiders. Yeah, this feels right. All right, and then boom, other than all these damn blackberries. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Maybe this isn't gonna happen. All right, not such a good spot. This is just a much better spot. Trail's easier to get to and from, and then there's not so much grass when you're getting in the water. Man, 98 degrees, even the sand is hot. That's toasty. Let's check it out. Ready? Oh no, this was great. Holy cow. And the rocks are sharp either. Yeah, now it's getting cold. Alright, let's go dive in. Definitely takes a few minutes to get used to, and then the current, like, if you go too far out, it's got to drag you away about the same pace that you could swim against it, so you could easily get carried away if you didn't know ahead of time where you wanted to dock. But yeah, no, it's nice. It was great on a nice summer day. That's a dog.
When she's the happiest.
You have fun.
So I spent a good little 4 hours at that spot and ran into some people, and they said to come in from the Jasper Road Park, which is at this trailhead middle point that I was talking about earlier. That's the best way to, short walk, come over here and park, or, chill for the day, versus going all the way up to Clearwater, which is at the top of the river. If you wanted to float down, that's the best way to go. But if you just want to come swim, come from this direction. Jasper Spearhead Road, whatever, that's was what they said was the park. And then along this is supposed to be good little areas like where we just were. See if I can find one more too. My battery is just about dead on this, so I don't know how much more I could record for progress, but I'll try to keep it updated. Yeah, I'm not seeing another way to get in like where we were just at. And it'd have rocks like that, but it's such a steep drop between blackberry bushes that you wouldn't want to go down it. And the more I go that way, the more fences is kind of narrowing in, so it doesn't really seem like I'm supposed to. Alright, well, I guess that's it for the adventure today. Gotta head back another 2 miles from this point. Thank you for joining me. Also, I guess I'm a bit of a baby. It's only 1.5 mile walk. I thought it was like 2 miles, and then I said it took me about 20 minutes, 30 minutes to walk to this point, saying 8 minutes on a bike. I would recommend, if you did do the whole like float down and ride back, I would have a bike, because trying to walk this with sweaty pants would suck. So this is about halfway through the river, and kind of one of the reasons why I was nervous about putting in a lot earlier than that spot we went to is because the rapid is extremely fast, and it looks like there's some rocks down there, and it's kind of hard till you get in there, but it's not fun when you get in in an inner tube and your knee hits one of those. Yeah, it's not a good time. But also, you definitely don't want to put in right here, because it's just so extremely steep, and you can't trust jumping in it. Alright, back at the home base. Chafed the whole way here, so the place I went in at was definitely around this spot. When I started walking that direction, it looked like maybe I stopped right out here, but there was no way to really get back into the river from that. If you're on there, there's some pretty stuff. And then that initial river that I saw where I said you could tuck your feet in, but it looked like there were sticks further down, is just a branch off that feeds back in. So the main river you want to get in at is over that way.